Hi guys, Adam here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Blood Bowl 3 Brutal Edition. Is it a scam or is it a fair price? Now, at nearly twice the price of the normal edition, this is what you'll get with the Brutal Edition, and you can decide for yourself whether or not it's a scam or whether or not it's fair. When you buy the Brutal Edition, you get some customizations, as it says here, for the Imperial Nobility race and the Black Orc race. I'm going to be using the Imperial Nobility race as an example for this. I've already created an example team to show you what you will get in the Brutal Edition. First thing we're going to go to is we're going to go to customization. We're going to go to cheerleaders, and I'm going to show you the cheerleaders that you get with the Brutal Edition. Here's the normal standard cheerleader. Now let's look at the Brutal Edition. Not much of a difference. Got some spikes, and the pom-poms are no longer fluffy. Now they're spiky. Alright, so now let's go back and look at the next benefit of the Brutal Edition, which is nearly twice the price as the regular edition. Let's check out these dice. There's the normal dice, and here are the Brutal dice. Now those do look pretty cool, I will have to admit. That's definitely a huge upgrade. More of an upgrade than the cheerleader. The cheerleader I felt was a little sexier in the standard format. Now let's check out the ball. Here's the standard ball. Pretty simple, as it's named. Aptly simple ball. Now let's check out the Brutal Edition ball. It's a much nicer ball. I do like the looks of it. Now let's go back and see what else we get. Now let's take a closer look at the promised customization options for the Imperial Nobility team and the Old World Alliance team, which you get both with the Brutal Edition. These said customizations are a single item. It's one helmet for one man per position. One right shoulder for one man, left shoulder, catching my drift here, right arm. You see how it's one of one, left arm, body, and that is one man right there for the Imperial Lords in the Brutal Edition. Now, that looks pretty cool, and I'd like that a lot if I could make my entire team look like that, but unfortunately, I cannot. Uh-oh, what happened? I have to purchase it because this item is set on Ralph the Fury Imperial Retainer Linesman. I don't dare hit purchase because I don't trust it. I want to keep my valuable warp stones, which we'll get into later, and I'll show you the different things that you can do with that. Alright, so let's back out of here. Let's select just to take it from that guy, just to get it off of him, and let's take a look at the Ogre character. Now, for the Ogre guy, he gets to be fully customized. A head, a right shoulder, a left shoulder, a right arm, a left arm, a body, and of course a name, but that you get that for free. It's a pretty cool looking ogre. Now I think this would be a very good deal if I could do this with all the teammates. Give all the team a stylized look that goes together. Now if I can only customize one player, which player would I choose to customize? If I choose to customize my highest level character or my best performing character, that character becomes a target for a casualty or death. So what do I do with that one piece of armor? It's better for me to just not use it at all. But the game does give us 1,000 warp stones to spend freely as we please. So let's check out this shop. Now I showed a video on this earlier, whether or not this game was pay to win, and we established it's certainly not pay to win in its current state. But I have 1,000 warp stones, and it comes with a legendary item. So let's look at the race. Imperial Nobility. Let's go to Rarity and go to Legendary because we need our team to look the same. So to buy one Legendary helmet for the other position, 750 Warp Stones. The Brutal Edition gives me 1,000. So that's just one helmet. And all my Warp Stones are gone. Now what if I want to do the right shoulder? I can buy a right shoulder for 75, which is 7.5% of the 1,000 warp stones it gives me. Right shoulder, right arm, and a body, and these are just commons. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items at 75 warp stones each. Therefore eating up over half of my warp stones that I got for free, and that just allows me to outfit one character. It's not good at all. We can look at some more of the expensive rarity, and what makes them more rare? Extra spikes, some extra glow. Now I can't see the prices of the warp stones in the current PC early release edition. However, one of my commenters was nice enough to provide to me what it cost on the PlayStation, so I'll show that to you here now so you can get a general idea of the prices. So what do you think? Do you think the Brutal Edition is actually worth it? I mean, the 2 days early access certainly wasn't, since it was so full of bugs in the online matches. Now, I didn't encounter that much of a problem playing the campaign, and you can check that video out here. I'll put that up in the upper right. But I heard some reports from the commenters on my YouTube channel about massive bugs and errors in their friendly matches, and I've read reports by PC Gamer also talking about massive errors and freezes, even in campaign mode, which I have not yet to experience, but admittedly, I've only played one match because, I mean, well, I work, like I'm sure many of you guys do too. So was Brutal Edition a ripoff? In its current state, I think so. You shouldn't buy it now for sure because the early access is over and you now have access to the game at the standard price. But you decide for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that the Brutal Edition is worth it for the cheerleaders, the ball, the dice, and the ability to customize one player of each player type on 2 teams only? And not to mention the 1,000 warp stones, which you saw the value of when I showed you the prices listed in the PlayStation Store. Anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. I'm a little dissatisfied. I'm glad I got to play 2 days early. The ball looks cool, the dice looks cool, but I kind of like the original cheerleaders better. Let me know your opinions in the comment, and until next time, my name is Gamer Abroad. I'm looking forward to sharing more Blood Bowl videos with you guys. You guys are awesome, and I hope you guys stay that way.